Well, hello, hello, hello. It has been a while since I've hopped on a Facebook Live audio, and come to find out, it's not even available on the iPhone anymore. So it's like strictly Android now. So I think this one for Team Android. No, I'm not picking sides, just stating the obvious here. So I wanted to hop on like really quickly because I just made it in the house, and once again, I'm ripping and I'm running. And I wanted to talk about something that I feel like is very, very important, and that's about what it takes to be successful. And this idea really just hit me. Like, I just got back from Subway. It's 5 o'clock, you guys, in the afternoon or evening. I don't know, whatever you want to call this. And technically, this is the first time I am eating all day because I've been ripping and running. And as I'm leaving the parking lot, I really sat there and I saw, and I was like, wow, I think that a lot of people need to hear this, and it's what does it take in order for you to be successful, especially when it comes to business. And I think a lot of people have this preconceived notion of perfection when they think about successful people, and I'm here to say, like, no, that's not necessarily what it is. Like, successful people don't necessarily do it better. They're not necessarily better at doing anything. What they do have that a lot of people don't have is they have that tenacity, and they are also willing to withstand the long haul. So in business, and this is something that I've personally witnessed, most people quit the business in less than 90 days. 90 days, you guys. And come on now, 90 days, let's just say you were dieting and exercising, you would probably just begin to see the results in 90 days. But most people will actually quit a business in less than 90 days. Honestly, I personally witnessed more people quitting in 2 weeks than they've quit in 2 years. So when it comes to business, something I'm realizing is most people aren't better at their business. They're just actually staying in it through the ups and the downs and the curves. Okay? So I wanted to share with you guys really, really quickly how I got a new customer today. And also, she is now my new team member. I'm so happy to have her on board. So if she is listening, hello, dear. So you guys saw the video of me today where I was actually in the car and I was on my way to the bank. Well, and I told you guys I was going to go meet a new customer. What I did not say was how I actually acquired this new customer. So she had went on Avon's website yesterday, and she was trying to get the bug guard for her event this Saturday. If you guys are in Chicago, y'all, it is a house party that is going on this weekend, okay? But anyway, so she was trying to get the bug guard, and there was an issue with the computer or something, some type of technical glitch where she couldn't order it online, and it kind of worked out perfectly because she probably wouldn't have got it by Saturday anyway. So she went to Facebook and she made a status asking, does anyone have an Avon representative? And of course she got a few representatives. Or maybe I'm getting the story backwards. Maybe she went on Facebook first and then she asked about the representatives, and then she tried to order online, and that's when the issue came. I think that makes more sense, right? So anyway, so then she went to Google and she found me. Now, you guys know I told you all about Google My Business, right? And so she went to Google My Business, and the first two numbers came up and they were not in service anymore. And it kind of goes back to the story I told you guys, or actually showed you guys last week, with the gentleman who said he called 9 of those numbers and they were out of service. And of course, guess what? I'm still in business, right? So I wanted to say, because like I am proof here that, one, you do not have to be the most creative. You don't have to be the most tech savvy. You don't have to be the funniest person or the most charming person. You do not have to be the prettiest person, right? But what you do need to be is you need to be consistent. You need to be persistent. You need to be present, and you need to be positive. You must show up every day in your business, right? In order for you to actually make it into a business and transition from a hobby, you need to be present. People actually need to know about you and know what you do. And just think about it. If you went to like a local grocery store and you went there maybe once and they were open, cool, boom. You go there 2 weeks from now and they're closed. Now, there's no time of hours up there. It's just closed. So you say, okay, fine. You go back the next day. You go back the next day. They're closed. Boom. Okay, maybe something is going on. 3 weeks later, you're still going to the same business and they're still closed, but there's never ever a sign that says that they shut down. Do you continue to go to that business? More than likely not, right? You probably find somewhere else to go. This is the same exact thing, right? You have to be present, because at the end of the day, there is going to be a lot of competition, a lot of people doing what you do, if not better. And it's not with them doing it better that's going to, win over customers or clients. It's just them being there. So many people quit that most people just look for somebody that has some type of longevity or stability, right? They're not asking for you to be the most creative, at least not in this space, right? You can leave the creative stuff to the creatives, okay? You don't have to be the most tech savvy, right? You don't have to be the most intelligent person either. And I think that's what a lot of people get caught up in, is trying to be the best at everything. So they eventually end up doing nothing, right? So in order, and this is just my personal opinion, like I said, this is how I just got my latest customer who just ended up becoming a team member, is because I went to go meet with her. That's how I know her story and how she found me. She found me through Google. We had a nice long conversation. She's a very beautiful young lady, and she said she was interested in joining. So what did I do? I text her my business card, which also has information on how to join my team, and she went through that, and I just got the confirmation that she is now part of the team. So, and it didn't come from me, doing anything spectacular. It just came from me still being in business. So that is my tip for today. I hope you guys found that helpful. Be consistent, be persistent, be present, and be positive. Talk to you guys on the next one.